The real reason people don't understand the INFJ personality type. The INFJ personality type is often considered one of the most complex and misunderstood of all the Myers-Briggs personality types. As the rarest of the 16 types, INFJ male and INFJ female possess a unique blend of characteristics that can be difficult for others to comprehend. INFJ's deep emotions, intense intuition, and reserved nature create a paradox that leaves many people confused by their behavior and motivations. So why is it that so many people just don't get INFJ male and INFJ female? 1. The INFJ paradox, emotional yet reserved. One of the key reasons why people struggle to understand INFJs is the paradox of their emotional depth and reserved nature. INFJs feel things deeply, but they often keep these emotions to themselves, revealing their true feelings only to a select few. To the outside world, they may appear calm, composed, and even aloof, but beneath the surface, they are processing emotions at an incredibly deep level. This combination of being emotionally rich yet outwardly reserved can confuse others. Friends, family, and even romantic partners may feel like they never truly know an INFJ because of how well they conceal their inner world. 2. Highly intuitive and difficult to read. INFJs are known for their strong intuition. They often understand situations and people without needing concrete evidence. This can make their insights seem almost magical, and others might struggle to see how they arrived at their conclusions. Because INFJs are so intuitive, they often skip the logical steps that others rely on, which can make them seem hard to follow or mysterious. On the flip side, while INFJs easily read others, they are often difficult to read themselves. They keep their thoughts and feelings close to their chest, not wanting to burden others or be misunderstood. This can create a barrier that makes it hard for people to truly connect with them on a deeper level. 3. Introverted, yet socially adept. Another reason people don't understand INFJs is their unique approach to socializing. While INFJs are introverts who need time alone to recharge, they are often very socially skilled and can be mistaken for extroverts in certain situations. They care deeply about the people in their lives and are excellent at making others feel heard and understood. This duality confuses people. One moment, the INFJ is the life of the party, engaging in deep, meaningful conversations. The next, they've disappeared to recharge in solitude. People who don't know the INFJ well may take this withdrawal personally, not realizing that INFJs need that alone time to process and recharge emotionally. 4. The need for authenticity. INFJs crave authenticity in their relationships. They are not interested in shallow, superficial interactions, and they can quickly sense when someone is being disingenuous. This need for authenticity can make it hard for INFJs to connect with others in a world that often prioritizes surface-level connections. Because INFJs are so selective about who they let into their inner circle, they may come off as distant or too intense to some. People who prefer casual or more transactional relationships may find it hard to understand why INFJs place such a high value on emotional depth and genuine connection. 5. INFJs are private and guarded. One of the reasons INFJs are so difficult to understand is because they are incredibly private. They have rich inner worlds filled with thoughts, emotions, and complex ideas, but they are often reluctant to share these with others unless they feel truly safe and understood. This privacy can lead to misunderstandings in relationships. Friends or partners might feel that the INFJ is being secretive or withholding, when in reality, the INFJ is just careful about who they open up to. Their reluctance to share everything right away can make it difficult for people to feel like they have a close connection with the INFJ. 6. The INFJ's deep empathy can be overwhelming. INFJs are often described as empathic sponges because of their ability to absorb the emotions of others. They can sense and feel what others are going through, sometimes even more than the person experiencing the emotion. While this makes INFJs incredibly compassionate and understanding, it can also be overwhelming for them. Other people may not realize just how much emotional energy an INFJ is taking on during interactions. This deep empathy can cause INFJs to withdraw suddenly, as they need time to process and release the emotions they've absorbed. To others, this withdrawal might seem cold or confusing, but it's the INFJ's way of protecting themselves from emotional burnout. 7. They value meaning over popularity. In a world that often values popularity, fame, and external validation, INFJs stand apart because they prioritize meaning and purpose. They are not interested in gaining attention or accolades just for the sake of it. Instead, they are driven by a desire to make a meaningful impact on the world and in their relationships. This focus on purpose over popularity can make INFJs seem enigmatic or even too serious to others who are more focused on social status or outward success. INFJs might struggle to relate to people who prioritize external achievements over personal growth and meaningful connection. 8. They struggle with small talk. One of the hallmarks of the INFJ personality type is their disdain for small talk. INFJs thrive on deep, meaningful conversations about life, philosophy, human nature, and the world. They find small talk to be draining and unfulfilling, which can make them seem standoffish or uninterested in casual interactions. This struggle with small talk can lead to misunderstandings, especially in social settings where casual conversation is expected. People might view INFJs as aloof or disinterested when in reality, they are just searching for deeper connections and more meaningful discussions. 9. Their quiet strength is often underestimated. INFJs are not loud or boastful about their abilities, which can cause people to underestimate them. Their quiet strength comes from their ability to remain calm under pressure, their deep empathy, and their unwavering commitment to their values. However, because they don't seek the spotlight, others may overlook the immense power and influence they hold. This quiet strength can make INFJs seem like they are in the background, but when they speak or take action, it's often with great impact. People who expect leadership or influence to be loud and flashy may not recognize the subtle but profound way that INFJs lead and inspire others. 10. Their idealism can be misunderstood. INFJs are known for their idealistic nature. They often have a vision for a better world, and they hold themselves and others to high moral and ethical standards. While this idealism drives them to be compassionate, empathetic, and driven to help others, it can also be a source of frustration. Others may see the INFJ's idealism as impractical or unrealistic. When INFJs express their desire for fairness, equality, and justice, some people might dismiss their ideas as naive or too lofty. This can lead to misunderstandings, with people viewing the INFJ as out of touch with reality. The INFJ personality type is a complex and multi-layered enigma, full of contradictions and depth. Their emotional intensity, intuition, idealism, and need for authenticity set them apart from others, often making them difficult to understand. However, once you peel back the layers, you'll find that INFJs are deeply compassionate, driven by a desire to make the world a better place, and capable of forming some of the most meaningful and lasting connections. While INFJs may be misunderstood by many, those who take the time to truly know them will discover a loyal, thoughtful, and insightful friend, one who will stand by them with empathy and conviction. Understanding an INFJ requires patience, but it's worth it.